Today I have the pleasure of announcing that following a national search and exhaustive venting process, Alison Tagliaferri, who served as the interim head coach of our women's basketball program for this past season, will have the word interim removed from her title. I'm certain the decision will be a popular one among our alumni, members of our women's basketball program, and fans. But let me assure you, the decision wasn't based on popularity. It was based on demonstrated competence and a firm conviction by those associated with the search process, and me, that Coach Tagliaferri was the very best candidate to guide the program to its greatest accomplishments. Since she assumed the position of interim head coach this past July, Coach Tagliaferri has instilled a sense of confidence, integrity, and hope into our women's basketball program. Perhaps the most common comment among observers of the program this season is that Coach Tagliaferri got the most out of her players. It is also obvious that she got the most from them because she gave the most. Although the Mountaineers were clearly not the most talented program in the PSAC this season, Coach Tagliaferri never lowered her expectations for herself or her players. No matter whom the opponent, she expected her team to be prepared, to play with intensity, and to make a commitment to become better each and every game. Mansfield University shares that same commitment to become better in everything we do, including our women's basketball program. Coach Tagliaferri was the most successful player in the history of our women's basketball program. She still remains our all-time leading scorer and was a four-time first-team All-PSAC selection, as well as PSAC East Player of the Year. She was equally as successful as the head coach at Penn College, where she guided the Wildcats to playoff appearances in each of her 3 seasons at the helm. Today, Coach Tagliaferri is back home where she belongs, and we are confident that her ability, love for the university, and passion to succeed will lead to the greatest era in Mansfield University women's basketball history. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the head coach of the Mountaineer women's basketball program, Alison Tagliaferri.
I just want to thank all of you for being here today, first and foremost. I know everybody has a lot going on. I wanted to thank Dr. Golden, Mr. Maisner, and the entire search committee for the opportunity to guide this program, a program that has meant so much to me since I arrived here in 2001. As with any search, I'm sure that there were many very qualified applicants. I was so sure of this that when Roger called me to offer me the job earlier this week, I interrupted him in the middle of his HR appropriate paragraph and asked him if he was joking. To which he promptly replied in a very Roger-like manner, "I would never joke about something like this." During my time at Mansfield as a student athlete, my teammates and I had one goal, and that was to put Mansfield women's basketball on the map. We worked tirelessly to reach this goal, raising the bar every season from the year before, until finally making the PSAC playoffs in my senior year. First time in school history. Many of those teammates that are watching today, and many of you who know me in this room, know that settling for past achievements is not what I am about. My expectations for this program are high. My expectations for the players are high. And the highest expectations I have of all, and those of you that know me, are the expectations I have of myself. I will work tirelessly to put Mansfield women's basketball back on the map, permanently on the map. I believe in this university, I believe in the people who represent it, and just as much I believe in this program and the players who represent it. Since arriving back on campus in July of last year, I cannot begin to acknowledge how many people have welcomed me back and supported me, both at the university and in the community. If I named everyone, we would be here for a half hour, which coincidentally is what Steve tried to make me think that I had to speak for just a few days ago. I wanted to take a moment to thank my family for raising me to be the person I am today and for supporting me in everything I do. Thank you to Roger, Chris, and Steve McCluskey for the support that you have all given me during this first season. A special thank you goes out to all the coaches in the athletic department, in particular Coach Gallagher, Hunley, Miller, and Monkevich for the guidance and knowledge that you have given me throughout this season. G, you have always had a very special place in my heart, and you have always been put on a pedestal, and you're even higher now. I appreciate all of your help. Thank you to Coach Akins for all you do for me and the program, and for the patience you display in coping with my high-strung qualities. I also want to thank Coach Hermanson for encouraging me to pursue this opportunity and showing your continued support in the program. Thank you to our trainers, Lori and Brian, for continuing to be my sports psychologist. I'd be lost without you. Last and most important, I wanted to thank the players. You have embraced the change, and you have also raised your expectation levels. I'm truly grateful for that. I am proud all that you have represented this program, and I am proud of the individual growth that you have all showed as players, and more importantly as people. But remember, we're just getting started. So thank you again to everybody for attending, and it's definitely good to be home.